Okay, this one is on Lending Club LC, and this had been, obviously beaten down for quite a long time. And they had a report that most recently that was fairly decent. The stock ran up pretty good and pretty quick, and then had this nice pullback. And for some days, it's kind of been building, and now it's getting to that point again where we're starting to look for it to break this 50-day moving average. And I've got the mark set about $9.38, $9.40, somewhere there, and it's getting really close. It's getting really close to playing out. So if we get this nice move up, we've got over 40 on the RSI. We've got a nice positive wave count going, and we're above and showing some strength on the MACD above the zero line on the histogram. So if we get a nice little push here off some good earnings, and if the market continues to cooperate and everything, this has a really nice little run back up to around $12.50 from 9 here, which is a really, really nice little setup. And I'm going to go look at see the options on here and see what we can find. And yeah, we've got and good. We've got some good time here in July, and we got nothing huge, but for this stock, it's not too bad. We've got some action here in the volume. And the spread, not horrible. Like I said, you can always throw in a mid to a high mid price and get the option in here. So not too bad. So if we run to about 12.5 or 13, these ones here are going to be pretty close to 3 times the money. So not quite as much as I like, but still good and profitable. Let's see what April looks like. We've got some good action in April, and these are the 10s. This might be a way to go because April's got plenty of time left. I like the Aprils at 44 days. I know the stock is relatively cheap, and usually it takes a while for something like this to move with any kind of magnitude. But you can see basically off of not a whole lot today, it moved almost 5%. And I suspect if you get over that 50-day moving average, everybody's going to be piling in. And if you're in early, you can definitely get a start on this. And with 44 days left, now you're looking at a good 3 to 4 or 5 times the risk reward, and I like this setup better. So I think these are pretty good here, and that's not too bad. This is a trade that might interest me. I'll see how this plays out tomorrow. If everything goes well, and which I suspect everything is as of right now. I'm just looking at the ES and the overnight markets and stuff, but everything looks okay right now. I mean, it's early to tell. I mean, it's only 10:30 at night, but this looks good. And I think if we get some more positive action, just a slight bit more positive action, you're going to see a really nice, good push up into about 12.5 to 13 bucks. I think this is a trade well worth taking. And then, if you get stopped out on this one, I think if you get below here, which is $8.30 some cents, I'll put an alert there just below. So the risk, little bit of risk for a good size upward reward. Looks good, and everything here positive, positive, and positive, and even coming off of good earnings. This is everything that I like for a trade. I think you go into this one with both hands, and if you get stopped out, you're risking just a little for a huge upside reward. So I think this is a good one, and it's worth taking a look at. So good luck on this one.